One of the most things to do in Kathmandu is Durbar Square, but the Durbar Square in Kathmandu, because there are several in the surrounding area. Really nice, cool old trucks to look at. Durbar Square is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Authentic Nepali handicraft.
Hanuman is the monkey god, and there is a statue of a monkey outside. As one of the entrances that you come in is next to the fire station, and there are some really nice, cool old trucks to look at.
Just at the entrance also, if you need some cash, there are a bank of ATM machines.
Durbar Square is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and there are ticket boxes, but also a lot of people just seem to be like walking in free for all as well. And there's lots of restaurants around the outside, so we're not really sure, we're just going to wander and see what happens. Ticket prices do say 1,000 for foreigners. This building, the red one behind me, is Hanuman Doka, which is... Hanuman is the monkey god, and there is a statue of a monkey outside of it.
All around Durbar Square, there's some fantastic, beautiful old buildings. A lot of these were also damaged in the earthquake. There's also a lot of authentic Nepali handicraft.
Durbar Square in English refers to a square of palaces, or a royal square, which is what a lot of these buildings are, as well as some temples too. This behind me is the palace of the living goddess, or the Kumari, and this is a child that's chosen that embodies the spirit of the Kumari princess, and she lives here, I believe, in this house.
As you can see behind me, a lot of the temples inside Durbar Square were damaged in the 2015 Nepal earthquake. A lot of them have been reconstructed, although albeit very slowly. It's also 10 years ago, and they've still got a lot of work to do.
If you want some more in-depth knowledge about Durbar Square, there are plenty of guides that for a fee are willing to take you around and explain it all to you. It would actually probably be quite a good idea because a lot of the buildings don't tell you what they are, it's just a bit of guesswork, but it's really nice to wander around. We didn't buy a ticket and there seems to be a lot of people that aren't, so I'm not sure how necessary it is. But if we got asked for one, obviously we'd buy one. This one is the Teleju Temple, which was built in 1549, and he is the deity of the royal kings. He is worshipped by both Hindus and Buddhists, so he's quite special.
Like you?
I was just admiring the flowers lanyard wreaths that the lady was making, and she offered me one, which is really nice.
A really nice lady gave us some marigold wreaths.
Yeah, fully part of the Diwali spirit and festivities. The atmosphere is just so celebratory.
No money, no money.
Yeah, really nice today.
Although Diwali's finished and it's probably expired anyway by tomorrow. No use trying to get rid of them like a end of Saturday sale at Morrison's.
No, they are, a lot of them, they're used for devotions at all of the temples, the flowers.
Namaste!
Kathmandu is definitely a city to try and walk around as much as possible because there are little temples and stupas and all sorts just hidden around all little corners, and you find things where you don't imagine them to be, so it's definitely worth walking as opposed to taking a taxi if you can. So just on the outskirts on the way in there was some street food carts, and we've got like a crispy snack. He charged us 200 rupees. I'm not sure if that was the real price or the foreigner tax price, but let's give it a go. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. It's like crispy plate, onions, salty, limey. It's nice.
Okay, going to give this a try. So it's some crispy wheat or cornflakes with some onions, some spices, some salt and pepper. Let's try. as Lucy said, as you walk around Asan Bazaar, lots of little side streets, offshoots that contain some temples and stupas. A lot of them have been damaged during the earthquake in 2015. They're reconstructing them, I guess, as best they can.
The area around Assan Bazaar and the streets, the little windy nooks and crannies, are famous for all its ornately carved wooden doors. And
I think it's one of the oldest areas of Kathmandu also.
yeah, there's loads of tiny little alleyways and doors that lead to God knows where, but everything is beautifully carved.
And this one here is an old carved wooden temple, maybe 500, 600, 700 year old. They've turned it into a shoe shop.
It's a really weird
Happy
area.
days. As you do walk around Assan Bazaar, there are lots of old buildings, maybe a few hundred years old, 400, 500, 600 years old, and they're building new builds on top of the base of the very old building. Maybe you don't need planning permission that way.
So in the centre there's a roundabout that's Asan Bazaar roundabout, I guess, and this is where the temple for Ganesha is, and it's a really beautiful little temple. So this is Annapurna temple, which is the temple dedicated to Ganesh.
If you come to Asan Bazaar, don't come on the last day of Diwali because none of the stalls are out, a lot of the places are closed. We did come here last night, it was chaotic, street food stalls all over the place, market stalls everywhere.
Yeah,
A bit quiet today.
It is quiet today. It's quiet in general around because people are celebrating with their families, so a lot of the shops are, shut. But I think as it's starting to get towards the evening, most things are starting to open, so I would advise doing Asan Bazaar toward evening, night time.
Well, that's what it looks like anyway. Well, we're spending a couple of hours here. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the notification icon if you want to know about our next videos.